Hi, good evening. My name is Harmon, Hossain, and I'm actually going to be doing an interview with Mecca Fenizi. Say hello, Mecca.
Hi, everyone.
And she's a great, prolific youth advocate in the foster care system, and she works wonders. And yeah, what is your take on that?
Well, my take on that is that it's been happening far too long.
Okay.
Again, as I stated before, I was once in foster care from the age of 3 until I went to college. And so foster care is hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
So there's no reason why those parties that are in it, affected by it,
Right.
aren't aware of what their rights are. And so I feel like it's just, been too much time has passed to where that is now becoming an excuse that I'm not willing to sign.
Right.
As of recent, to attempt to hold agencies accountable for not sharing with the clients that they're dealing with what
Okay.
their rights and responsibilities are.
Okay.
A lot of their rights has been violated in many different ways. An example of that is we have our LGBTQ population
Okay.
who have been a part of a lot of Catholic-based organizations.
Right.
And because of their culture, the culture of that denomination, a lot of these agencies weren't kind of supporting youth who fit that bill or who was part of that culture, or weren't aware what culture they were from, but had they been exposed to that,
Right.
maybe they would have made, different changes or felt a little more confident.
Right.
So as a result of some lawsuits, and, it caused rules to be made, it caused agencies to create certain policies,
Okay.
which have trickled down throughout the years, and since then we've created, Mercy First has created an LGBTQ committee, and not only that, we've made or requested a lot of our foster parents, all of our foster parents, to be affirming.
Okay.
Meaning that they, even if they're not aware of what the LGBT culture is, that they would be supportive of a kid that came into their home if in fact they were. And so this is, this shows proof that, change does happen.
Okay.
And that if youth advocate for themselves and their rights,
Right.
they will create certain policies to take place. And so it does happen.
Okay.
Kitchen, but
Okay.
there's no chefs.
Right.
And so when a kid comes into that kitchen, so to speak,
Okay.
there's a lot of people that can feed them or can give them food or give them nourishment.
Right.
But there's not one chef that they can say, hey, who's supplying the main course? Or who do I let know that I don't eat meat? You know what I
Right,
mean? I don't
right.
eat red meat, I eat chicken. I'm
Right.
using that as an example to parallel to what actually takes place when a kid comes into care.
Right.
They meet a lot of headhunters. They meet a lot of people who seem to be important people that they can protest to,
Right.
or get things from.
Okay.
But no one actually tells them, listen, I am this, and even if they do, their understanding of it is very limited.
Okay.
And understanding that this person is a caseworker, if you share with them that you have a need and they don't follow through, that person has a supervisor for you to report them to.
Right.
And the like. And it could continue on all the way up to OCFS, which
Right.
is the Office of Children and Family Services,
Okay.
which oversees ACS, which is the Administration of Children's Services, which oversees the not-for-profit organizations such as Mercy First or the other foster care agencies.
Being in foster care isn't easy. It can be a confusing and stressful experience. You may be separated from family and friends, move to a new neighborhood and school, and might find it difficult to adjust to a home that is not your own. It's important for you to know that there are people who care and want the best for you. It is also important for you to know that you have certain rights while you are in foster care. Your social worker, parent, guardian, or resource caregiver should go over these rights with you to make sure you understand them. If you have any questions about your rights while in foster care, or if you have questions or concerns about the home you're living in, your case, your family, your medical care, or education, please contact your social worker, guardian ad litem, or talk to your judge. You have a right to be safe, healthy, and cared for. Know your rights.